What if I told you that eating just 2 eggs every single day could actually spark some pretty surprising changes?
Changes in how you feel, how you think.
Yeah, even how you see things. We're talking potential boosts for your brain, maybe a healthier heart, sustained energy.
And we should definitely tackle those common worries, the potential risks people hear about.
Absolutely. So, are you ready to explore the power packed inside this humble shell?
Let's do it. The science around eggs is, well, it's fascinating. It's moved quite a bit from all that old controversy.
Right, less debate, more actual evidence now.
Exactly. We've got a much clearer picture of the real nutritional benefits packed in there. It's time to look beyond just breakfast.
Okay, so let's peel back that shell then. Why are eggs often called like a nutritional gold mine? What's the secret?
Well, think of each egg as this miniature powerhouse. It delivers this incredible range of essential nutrients.
And it's pretty low calorie, right?
Yeah, around 78 calories for a large one.
Yeah.
But you get about 6 grams of really high-quality protein,
High quality meaning.
meaning it's complete protein. It has all the essential amino acids, those building blocks your body needs for, well, everything. Muscle repair, skin, hair, immune cells, the works. Your body can use it very efficiently.
Okay, so great protein. But it's not just protein, is it? What else is hiding in there?
Oh, definitely not just protein. The vitamin and mineral list is, frankly, impressive.
Yeah.
You've got vitamin A, crucial for vision, sure, but also for your immune system.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's vitamin B12, super important for brain health, keeping energy levels up.
Yeah.
It helps make red blood cells.
Okay.
You also get vitamin D, which most people know is for calcium absorption, strong bones. Vitamin E, it's a key antioxidant protecting your cells.
Wow, okay. Keep going.
And vitamin K,
Yeah.
important for blood clotting and bone structure, too. It's quite the package.
That's a serious vitamin lineup. What about the minerals?
Minerals, too. You get phosphorus,
Yeah.
which is vital for healthy teeth and
Mm.
bones. And selenium, another really powerful antioxidant.
Selenium, right.
But maybe one of the most important and often overlooked nutrients in eggs is choline.
Choline. I've heard that's really important for the brain.
Exactly right. Choline is absolutely essential for brain function. Things like memory, learning. It even helps maintain the actual structure of your cells.
And eggs are a good source.
One of the best natural sources, actually. So when you put it all together, the protein, the vitamins, the minerals, the choline in this one small package, the nutritional value is just undeniable.
Okay, packed with goodness. Got it. Now, how does all that translate into something lots of people care about? Managing their weight.
Right. Well, that high-quality protein we mentioned, that's a huge factor. Protein is incredibly satiating.
Meaning it makes you feel full.
Exactly. It helps you feel full and satisfied for longer after you eat. So maybe starting your day with 2 eggs, that can really provide sustained fullness.
How does that work chemically?
Well, clearly it's about hormones. Protein helps trigger the release of hormones like cholecystokinin and peptide YY, which basically tell your brain, hey, we're full here. And there's another small bonus, the thermic effect of food. Your body actually burns a few more calories digesting protein compared to fats or carbs. It's not huge, but it adds up.
So it's not just feeling full, there's a slight metabolic edge too.
Precisely. And research backs this up. Studies suggest people who eat eggs for breakfast often end up eating fewer calories overall during the day.
Because they're not reaching for snacks.
Right. That lasting fullness helps curb those mid-morning munchies or the afternoon slump cravings. And remember, the calorie count may be 156 calories for 2 large eggs. That's a ton of nutrition for not many calories.
Makes sense. A good tool for weight management then, if part of a balanced diet.
Definitely. Plus, they can help keep your blood sugar levels more stable, less dramatic peaks and crashes.
Avoiding the energy roller coaster.
Exactly, which can also cut down on that kind of emotional hunger, reaching for sugary stuff when your energy dips.
That's a great point. Okay, let's shift focus to our eyes. I hear eggs pop up a lot in conversations about vision health.
They absolutely should. Egg yolks are loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin.
Those sound important.
They are. They're powerful antioxidants that concentrate right in your retina. Their main job is to protect your eyes from damage, especially from harmful blue light.
Blue light, like from screens and the sun.
Exactly. Think of them as like your natural internal sunglasses. They filter that light before it can damage the macula.
Wow, natural sunglasses. I like that.
And they also fight off those damaging free radicals that can age your eye cells. Studies link getting enough lutein and zeaxanthin with a lower risk of age-related macular degeneration, AMD, which is a major cause of vision loss as we get older.
Okay, AMD. Anything else?
They might also help protect the lens of your eye, possibly reducing the risk of cataracts. And don't forget the vitamin A in eggs.
Right, you mentioned that earlier for immunity, too.
Yes, but for vision, vitamin A is essential for making rhodopsin, a protein needed for seeing in low light. A serious lack of it can actually lead to night blindness.
Amazing how diet connects so directly to sight.
Sure.
Okay, moving up to the control center, the brain. You highlighted choline earlier. Let's dive deeper there.
Yes, choline. It really is fuel for your brain cells. It's a vital building block, and your body uses it to make acetylcholine.
Acetylcholine, that's a neurotransmitter.
Exactly. A key one involved in memory, learning processes, even regulating your mood. If you don't have enough choline, those critical communication pathways in the brain might not work as well.
And how much do eggs help with getting enough?
Significantly, just one large egg has around 125 milligrams of choline. The daily recommendations are 425 milligrams for women and 550 milligrams for men. So 2 eggs get you a really solid chunk of the way there.
That is substantial. Are there other brain-boosting nutrients packed in eggs, too?
Oh, absolutely. Eggs also provide several B vitamins like B6, folate, which is B9, and B12. These are all crucial for neurological health.
How so?
They help regulate levels of an amino acid called homocysteine.
Mm-hmm.
High levels of homocysteine have been linked to an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases like dementia or Alzheimer's.
Wow.
And choline is especially critical during pregnancy and infancy for the baby's brain development. For adults, getting enough may well contribute to better long-term memory and cognitive function as we age. It's powerful stuff.
So eggs are literally feeding our minds. Okay, let's talk defense. How do eggs help shore up our immune system?
Think of them as helpful allies for your body's defense team. They offer a range of nutrients that work together synergistically.
Like what specifically?
Well, vitamin A, again, it helps maintain the integrity of your mucous membranes in your nose, throat, gut. Those are your body's first line of defense against germs.
Like the castle walls?
Kind of, yeah.
Ew.
And vitamin B12 is actively involved in making and maintaining immune cells, especially lymphocytes, which are key players.
Okay, so A and B12. What else?
Selenium, remember the antioxidant power. That helps protect your immune cells from damage.
Yeah.
It also helps regulate inflammation, which is crucial for a balanced immune response.
Right, inflammation control is key.
And then there's vitamin D. We know it's for bones, but it also directly modulates the immune system. It helps promote the production of antimicrobial peptides compounds that can actually fight off pathogens.
So it's a multi-pronged approach from just one food.
It is. Of course, it's part of an overall balanced diet, but eggs definitely contribute key players to help build a stronger, more resilient immune system.
Good to know, especially these days.
Hmm.
All right, let's talk energy levels and something that really impacts them. Blood sugar regulation. Where do eggs fit in?
This is a really interesting benefit. Keeping blood sugar stable is important for everyone, right? Not just people with diabetes. It helps prevent those awful energy crashes.
Definitely. And avoids the metabolic issues down the line.
Exactly. Eggs have a very, very low glycemic index, practically 0. This means they don't cause those sharp spikes in blood sugar you get after eating, say, sugary cereal or white bread.
Why is that?
It's largely thanks to their combination of high protein and healthy fats. There are virtually no carbs to break down into sugar quickly.
So that protein-fat combo makes the difference.
Precisely. It leads to slower digestion and a much more gradual release of energy glucose into your bloodstream. So eating 2 eggs, especially early in the day, can mean more balanced blood sugar for hours, fewer insulin spikes.
And fewer insulin spikes are generally a good thing.
Yes, generally much better for metabolic health and even weight management. Some studies even suggest regular egg consumption might improve your body's sensitivity to insulin over time.
Plus, feeling fuller helps avoid reaching for sugary snacks that would spike your blood sugar.
Exactly. It all ties together. Helps control appetite, and reduces the temptation for those high-sugar, ultra-processed foods.
Okay, now for the elephant in the room, maybe. For years, eggs were the villains because of cholesterol and heart health. What's the real story now?
Yes, the great cholesterol debate. It's such an important point to clear up. For decades, eggs got a really bad rap.
Totally. My parents used to worry about it.
Many people did. But our understanding has really evolved. Yes, egg yolks contain cholesterol, that's true. But
There's a but.
there's a big but. For most healthy individuals, the cholesterol you eat in food has surprisingly little impact on the levels of bad LDL cholesterol in your blood.
Wait, really? How does that work?
Your body is actually pretty smart at regulating its own cholesterol. It is a feedback mechanism. When you eat more cholesterol, your liver generally produces less to compensate.
Huh. So, for most of us, eating egg cholesterol doesn't automatically mean higher blood cholesterol.
That's the current scientific consensus, yes. And here's the kicker. Eggs can actually help raise your levels of good HDL cholesterol.
HDL, that's the one you want higher.
That's the one. HDL acts like a scavenger, helping to remove excess cholesterol from your arteries and transport it back to the liver. It's protective.
Okay, that's a big shift in thinking.
It is. And remember those antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin. Beyond helping your eyes, they also help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress throughout the body, including in your blood vessels. Both of those are key factors in heart disease development.
Right, and eggs have healthy fats too.
Yep. Good amounts of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which are known to be heart healthy. So, the big picture from current research.
Yeah.
For healthy people, eating up to 1 egg a day isn't linked to increased heart disease risk and might even be associated with a lower risk of certain cardiac events.
And 2 a day.
For many, 2 eggs daily can fit perfectly well within a heart-healthy, balanced diet. But, and this is important, if you already have high cholesterol, diabetes, or existing heart disease, you absolutely should talk with your doctor or dietitian for personalized advice.
Okay, that's a really clear and reassuring update. Now let's talk vanity for a second. Can eating eggs actually make us look better? Healthier hair, skin, nails?
Huh. Well, maybe not vanity, just good health reflecting outwards.
Yeah.
And yes, absolutely. Eggs are packed with nutrients that contribute directly to the health of your hair, skin, and nails.
How so?
First off, protein. Hair and nails are made primarily of a protein called keratin. You need adequate protein intake to build strong keratin, and 2 eggs provide a good dose.
Makes sense. What else?
Biotin. It's a B vitamin, sometimes called B7, mostly found in the yolk. Biotin is famous for strengthening hair and nails, reducing brittleness.
Ah, so that's why it's in so many beauty supplements.
Often, yes. You can get it naturally from eggs. Then there's vitamin A, again vital for skin cell turnover and helping produce sebum, the natural oil that keeps skin and hair moisturized.
Okay.
And minerals like zinc and selenium act as antioxidants, helping fight the cellular damage that contributes to visible signs of aging. Even choline plays a role by supporting cell membrane structure, which could contribute to firmer skin.
So beauty from the inside out, literally.
You could say that, yes. Feed your cells well, and it shows.
It really seems like eggs cover so many bases. What about muscle? Strength, building muscle, keeping it as we age.
Oh, eggs are a powerhouse for muscles. There's a reason they're a staple for athletes and anyone focused on fitness.
Because of the protein again.
Primarily, yes. That complete, high-quality protein provides all 9 essential amino acids. One of those, leucine, is like a trigger for muscle protein synthesis, the process of building and repairing muscle tissue.
Leucine, got it.
And it's not just that it has the amino acids, it's also that they're very bioavailable.
Meaning easy for the body to use.
Exactly. Eggs are easily digested, so your body can efficiently absorb and utilize those amino acids, especially after a workout when your muscles are really ready for repair.
Makes sense for recovery.
Definitely. Plus, eggs provide other supporting nutrients. B vitamins for energy production needed for workouts, minerals like phosphorus and iron crucial for muscle function, and even vitamin D seems to play a role in muscle strength, which becomes particularly important as we get older.
So good for building muscle, good for performance, and good for just maintaining strength day to day.
Absolutely. A very valuable tool in the nutritional toolkit for muscle health.
This is incredible. It feels like all these benefits add up. Does that connect to, well, longevity, living a longer, healthier life?
Well, while no single food is a magic bullet for longevity, the nutrient profile of eggs certainly aligns with factors known to promote healthier aging.
How so?
Think about it. High-quality protein helps preserve muscle mass as we age, fighting off sarcopenia, that age-related muscle loss. That's huge for maintaining independence and quality of life.
Right, staying strong and mobile.
Exactly. The antioxidants lutein, zeaxanthin, selenium, vitamin E help combat chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, which are underlying drivers of many age-related diseases like heart disease, neurodegenerative conditions.
And the choline.
Supports brain health long-term, as we discussed, and also liver health, which is crucial for detoxifying your body and overall metabolic function. Healthy fats are important too. It's the combination.
So by providing these key nutrients consistently, eggs can contribute to reducing the risk of chronic diseases.
Within the context of an overall healthy lifestyle, yes, population studies often link diets rich in these types of nutrients. Quality protein, antioxidants, healthy fats with better long-term health outcomes, and potentially increased longevity. It's about supporting the body's fundamental systems.
Okay, we're sold on the benefits, but how we eat them matters, right? Does cooking change things?
It definitely can. The cooking method can impact nutrient retention and, importantly, what else you're adding to the egg.
So what are the best ways?
Boiled eggs are fantastic,
Yeah.
simple, portable, and they preserve most nutrients really well without needing any added fats.
Good old boiled egg.
Can't beat it sometimes. Poached eggs are another excellent choice for the same reasons, no added fat needed for cooking.
Okay. What about scrambled? Probably the most common way people eat them.
Scrambled eggs can be great too, but you just need to be a bit mindful. How much butter or oil are you using? Opt for healthier oils like olive or avocado oil and use them sparingly.
And maybe add veggies.
Absolutely. Throwing in spinach, peppers, onions, that boosts the nutrition even further.
What about raw eggs, like in smoothies or homemade mayo?
That's generally not recommended. The main risk is salmonella contamination, which can cause food poisoning.
Right, salmonella.
Plus, there's a protein in raw egg whites called avidin. It binds to biotin, that D vitamin good for hair and nails, and prevents your body from absorbing it. Cooking denatures avidin, so that's not an issue with cooked eggs.
Good to know. Okay,
Well,
any other safety tips we should cover? How to choose and store them.
yeah, basic food safety, but always worth repeating. When buying, check the carton. Make sure the shells are clean and not cracked.
No cracks.
Give them a sniff test if you're unsure. Once home, any strange smell, toss them. Store them in the fridge, ideally in their original carton, which protects them and often has the expiration date.
Keep them in the carton, okay? Should you wash them?
No, don't wash them before storing. Eggs have a natural protective coating called the cuticle or bloom. Washing removes it, making the pores more susceptible to bacteria getting in. Commercial eggs in many countries are already washed anyway.
Got it. And cooking.
Cook them until the whites are firm and set. If you like a runny yolk, that's generally okay for most healthy people, but be extra sure your eggs are fresh and from a reliable source.
What about recipes that do call for raw eggs, like that Mado or maybe a tiramisu?
For those situations, it's safest to use pasteurized eggs. They've been gently heated to kill potential bacteria without fully cooking them.
Pasteurized eggs.
And of course, vulnerable groups, young children, pregnant women, older adults, people with weakened immune systems should be extra cautious and usually stick to fully cooked eggs or use pasteurized ones. Always follow specific medical advice if it applies to you.
Some really practical, straightforward advice there. Now, quickly, are all eggs created equal, like chicken versus quail or duck eggs?
Good question.
Yeah.
While chicken eggs are by far the most common and what we've mostly been discussing, other types exist and offer slightly different profiles.
Differences like?
Quail eggs are tiny, obviously, but nutrient-dense for their size, sometimes higher in certain vitamins or minerals proportionally. Duck eggs are larger than chicken eggs, with a bigger yolk. They tend to be richer, higher in fat and protein, great for baking, actually.
Interesting. So, depends on needs and taste.
Pretty much. Chicken eggs offer a great all-around balance. The others can be fun to try or suit specific culinary uses.
And for people who can't eat eggs, maybe due to allergies or dietary choices, are there good stand-ins?
Absolutely. There are many options, depending on what you need the egg for.
Like in baking?
For baking, if you need a binder like egg whites, mixing chia seeds or flax seeds with water creates a gel that works well. Mashed banana or unsweetened applesauce can provide moisture and binding in things like muffins or pancakes.
Okay, those are clever swaps. What about for like a main meal where you'd normally have eggs for protein?
Great question. You'd look for other protein-rich foods. Scrambled tofu can mimic scrambled eggs surprisingly well. Lentils, chickpeas, beans are all fantastic protein sources. Even some enriched plant-based yogurts offer good protein now.
So plenty of alternatives out there.
Definitely. The key, whether you eat eggs or not, is always aiming for a varied and balanced diet overall to cover all your nutritional bases.
This has been absolutely fascinating. A real deep dive into, well, the humble egg. It's amazing how much impact such a simple, everyday food can have.
It truly is remarkable, isn't it? Incorporating just 2 eggs a day, for many people, can be a really powerful yet simple habit for boosting overall health.
Yeah, we've touched on so much immunity, vision, brain function, weight management, heart health, even longevity potential.
It really underscores how these seemingly small, consistent choices we make about our food can lead to significant positive changes in our well-being over time.
It's empowering, really, just being informed and intentional about taking care of this body we live in.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to nourishing yourself well. It's about making informed choices with balance and intention.
A great reminder. Your body is your most precious asset, after all.
Well said.
Remember to subscribe for more healthy inspirations.
See you in the next video.